Hello, this is Kristen Bryant with Stamping with Kristen, and I am in Hastings, Minnesota. And today I want to show you the Birthday Fancy Kit. This is one of our newer kits, and it comes with a Stampin' Spot Lost Lagoon and this stamp set. And let me see here. Right now, it's actually on sale this month, but typically it is $25, but right now it's $21.25. And you get to make 12 cards with this. So it's got 12 cards with envelopes, plus, you know, when you get the stamp set and the Stampin' Spot, that's really a great deal. So this one's a little bit different than our typical kits. Usually there's 2 to 4 designs and you make duplicates of them. This one, you do several different designs, so it's a little bit different. You also get this this tape. It just is like a 2-sided tape with that, and you get a little block, which is nice. So if you don't have many of our acrylic blocks, this is a great way to get extras. And these are like glue dots, and so it just comes in a sheet like this. It's just easier to send to people. So the envelopes are these little, it's got some gold foil in them, which is fun. Always fun to have some envelopes. And look at this sheet of dimensionals. We must go through a lot of dimensionals for this card because that's a big sheet of it. I'll, you know, just when you see my hand here, shows how large it is. So here are some different pieces that we will be stamping on. And then we're gonna look here at the cards. Now, when you're looking at this, it may look like you're gonna make duplicates like typical, but when you see, there's not that many duplicates of each of these pieces. So if you were to, you wouldn't be able to do 4 of the same. So what I'm going to do is, here's a little thing that shows the greetings, the birthday greetings on there. So you can see what that is. I am going to look at the sheet here. So it does show you 1, 2, 3, some of the cards, 3 of the cards, but then the others, how you do that is best just to look at this, and so you can see all of those there. There's also a QR code on here. I've not done that, so we're just going to go ahead and we'll just start first with the ones that they have on here, and then I will do the others just from the front, the way that it looks on the front of the card, of here. So we will start with this. And so it shows the things that you need for it. So we're going to start with this piece. And it shows you the happiest of birthdays. Now I'm going to use my regular stamp pad just because I have Lost Lagoon. I don't need to open this up. And so I'm going to just put this on my acrylic block. Happiest birthday. I have a number of my blocks out just so I can keep going and not have to take them on and off, on and off. So I'm going to stamp this happy birthday on this piece. And I like to stamp when I use with the photopolymer stamps. I always like to stamp on my piercing mat. It just gives a little cushion to it. So I'm going to stamp this just to the side like it showed. And I was going to look at here to see if happy birthday is on any other pieces of these cards. Just, oh, here we go. So it looks like there is one there. Yep, just that one. So I'm going to also, while I've got the ink out and the stamp, I'm going to stamp that as well. So it looks like that is just the rectangle one. So I'm going to stamp on there. And yep, it's in the middle. All right, so I can now move this aside. All right, so I'm going to go back to the original card like this. So it shows on here, you put tape on the back of this piece here. And then I'm going to grab the other pieces that it has here. So we've got this cake. There's just so many fun pieces. Nope, it's this one. Oh, there's actually duplicates of these. All right, so we're just taking this one. We are also going to take this piece It's got some smaller ones here. It looks like a thing of strawberries. And one of these. Oh, lots of little pieces. A teacup. And again, you wouldn't have to do it exactly the same as this if you wanted to use some of the different ones. But when I first start to do things, I like to do them just as they show. Then some little strawberries. Okay, so I'm gonna now move this aside. All those little die cuts. And so where it shows like this is where you will use the tear and tape. And then where it's the dots like that, that's where you will use the glue dots, or you could just use any adhesive that you have. So I'm probably just gonna use my adhesive just to make it go a little bit faster. So here's the one greeting that I did already. Pull that out too. So we're gonna start with this piece and the tear and tape here. So I'll just put this here and here. And some of you like to just use glue instead, so you could just use glue. You can use whatever adhesive you want. So this shows that this is towards the bottom. So I'll put that here. And then it shows this happiest of birthdays just on the bottom. So I'm gonna just put a couple pieces along here. Some people would do tape along the whole entire bottom. You really don't need that much. It will stay put. So I just did some on each corner. My nails, my nails got terrible. So now I'm dealing with just tiny little nails because they just all broke. All right. Here we go. Here's this piece here. So I'm going to use some of my adhesive to put some of these on. So to me, it's just faster than doing the all of the different the glue dots on there. So I'm going to put this here, and then this shows that it's popped up. So I'm going to get the dimensional sheet. Here we go. I'm going to keep this handy because we're going to be using this quite a bit. It showed. Actually, while I've got this, I'm going to quick flip these over and do these pieces because there are dimensionals on all of those. Might as well do that and get it ready. Oh, the strawberry just had a little adhesive. And this, it shows just a tiny, where's my scissors? Just a little one. If you've got many dimensionals, maybe you could just do that instead for the strawberries. So this one's gonna go right there. Okay, so now to assemble the rest of this. Oh, I realized I didn't get one of the cakes. The other cakes, I need to get that out. So we'll set this here, and then this one right there, where was that? Oh, here we go. These are really fun. So let's put some on that one too. All right. So there we go. And then now they just kind of had some strawberries there. We've got this kind of there, and this is in front of it. You could just really put these kind of anywhere in there. And this cup just kind of went to the side. So here's this first card, just like that. And again, it's got the fun envelope here. All right, card number one. Move that one out of the way. All right, this next card, we're gonna do it with this card base. All right, and then for this, it's got this pretty, I didn't even notice these right away. These are some pretty backgrounds. So it shows that we're going to use the outer part of this. Isn't that pretty? It's really delicate. It's a delicate frame. That's what I would call it. And it shows using glue dots on the back of this. I'm going to do some just of this adhesive here. Just put a tiny bit in each corner. All right, and so that is just going to go on the front of this. Make sure I've got the right side. Wow, that looks really pretty. I love that frame on there. All right, now time to get some more cakes. We're going to do this one. And then it shows this one. And then a short one. Oh, here we go. Looks like this one. All right. So I'm gonna start with this one. We'll put dimensionals on the back. So this is gonna go kind of to the edge there. I'm gonna do this one just taped down. So I'll put this here. And then on this one, I'm gonna do dimensional. Kind of do every other one. And you don't have to follow these designs if you wanna just do a little less on each one. You can sure do that if you wanted. This kind of overlaps a little bit. All right, this shows for the stamping on it is Sweetest Birthday Wish. So that is on here. I'm gonna get a block. Get out my Lost Lagoon again. And this one is on just a rectangle piece. All right. That we will pop up. All right, then we're going to add a few more things. Let's see, we've got a cupcaker, it looks like. A couple of those. A teacup. And this cake. Oh, teacup, which color? Teacup, the purplish one. All right, and then for all of these, we are going to, we'll just do a dimensional on them. We're just gonna have lots of depth on these cards. That one there. This one kind of overlap a little bit. Teacup we'll put there. Oops. Got to do that one a little closer because I can't have it go off the edge of the card because it won't fit the envelope then. And then we'll put the cake kind of right there. Here's this card. Very cute. So far we've got these two really fun cards. All right, next we're going to use this card base. So we've got 3 different card bases here. And then we are gonna use this piece that comes in it. And we're just gonna do some adhesive on the back of that. You can use a tear and tape if you want. And I'm gonna put this just in the center. And then here for this one, which cakes are we doing? This one with the dome on it. Let's see, it's got a Not seeing that one. I'll find this later. It's kind of funny. Where would that be? Because the one I see with the dome has that. That is crazy. I do not see that one. I guess we're just going to do the one that's got the this dome. Maybe later I'll see that one. All right. So this one I'm just going to do kind of more flat on this side, and then this one I'll pop up. Watch as I get to the end. I'm going to see that one to pop up. All right, and then we need little macaroons. We just had macaroons here for the groom's dinner we had at our house. Always so yummy. All right, so for these pieces, we are just gonna do some adhesive on. So some adhesive right there. This is gonna go right here, and then the pie we will pop up. It's funny, I feel like we're getting to pie season before, like I always think once there's apples, to me that's when it's pie season. Move these flowers up because I don't see them there. There we go. All right, time to celebrate is the greeting we're gonna put on here. This kit really comes with some nice greetings. And this is just gonna go on the rectangle piece. So we'll just put that there. And that will be with dimensionals as well. All right, there we go. Got 3 down. All right, now we're gonna look at this for the rest. All right, so I'm gonna do this one right here. So I've got the blue card base. And then it shows doing the blue on top of there, this rectangle. So I'm gonna just do some adhesive on that. And then for this greeting, it shows us wishing you another year as sweet as you. Oh, that's really nice. I like that. I have lots of people that I could give that to. And then for this one, it's going to be stamped on this piece. All right. So now for the cakes, you know, and you could do less cakes on the, cards and then use these for additional, just get your own, paper to add to. You could totally do that. So this one uses this. It looks like there's a lot of different things, but this is all one piece. So that's kind of nice. And then it just has this. So this one doesn't have a whole lot on it. So I'm going to just put dimensionals on the back of here. I'm going to put 4 on this because it's kind of bigger. This is the day where there'll be dimensionals, little stickers all over my house. Do you ever have that? I find them on the floor all over. So then I'm just going to put this on dimensionals just underneath it. Like this. This is a sweet card and very simple. I like it. And then we're just going to add a tiny bit of adhesive on this, and we'll just kind of put it on like that. Isn't that a great card? Love it. All right, this one we have done this one we did not do, so I'm gonna get that one. So this one has this paper with the blue on it. Put this, looks like it's a little bit higher because then we're gonna take this strip that says on here, I think it says let's eat cake. It looks kind of small. Yep, let's eat cake. That's an appropriate stamp for this set. All right, I'm gonna share blocks here now. So when I share blocks, I put one on one side and then this on the other so I don't accidentally get it. So this shows using that long, thin pink strip again, but this time we're stamping on the left side. All right, so I will cut this, get this strip off. And this is gonna go on the bottom of the card, but leaving a little border. Last time we went totally to the bottom. This time we're gonna do it so we still see some of the bottom, which hopefully you can see. It's a real thin, it's kind of like petal pink stripes on there, so that's fun. All right, now this time we are going to use this big piece. So this is a simple one too. So really all we do with this is just set this one on there and then you're good. That's a nice, quick and easy card. All right, get all the dimensionals off. All right, we'll set this, so I'm centering the cakes on there. So look at that, so fun. Let's eat cake. All right, we are moving right along here. We did that one. Now we're gonna do this one. So we're gonna get a gold background or gold card base. And then we're doing the pink backing. Put that on just like that. And then we're gonna take this strip and put that on. It's on the left side there. And then let's go back to our cakes here. It looks like this one uses this piece that we had before. So we're going to do dimensionals with that. Just put 4 on there. And then we'll flip it over, put it right there. All right, and this one has time to celebrate. So we will get that one. And it is on another one of the rectangles. And if you do mess up on this, you can flip it over and do the other side. It's always the nice thing. I don't like to stamp directly on the card because then it's kind of too late if you don't like it. I guess you could always pop something up over it if you needed to. So here is this one, time to celebrate. All right, we'll move down to this one. This is a blue one. And this one uses, there's 2 of these banners. And so this, you do stamp directly on this. And so greeting we haven't done. Sending you happy birthday wishes. So since this is a little bit longer one, I'm going to use this block, but I'll use this side of it. All right, so I'm going to put this on this part of here. this is going to go on towards the right side of the card. So I've got this like that. This is going to go on here. And now I'm going to put on 2 cakes. It is this one and this one. Looks like this also has some macaroons on. I love a mango macaron. So good. We found this local baker who made us some strawberries and cream ones that for gluten-free people, and everyone wanted them. They said they were so good. It's always nice finding someone local who can make some things like that for you. I'll put this here, and then this little goes right in between. Sending you happy birthday wishes. All right, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 7 cards done. How about that? All right, now we're moving down to this bottom one, another one with gold. This time we're going to do a blue strip at the bottom. Kind of nice to get 12 different style cards. All the different people use sim cards do. All right, so this is just going on the bottom like that. And this one uses that long one that's just full of all together, which is nice. So I'm just going to put blue 5 dimensionals on here. You know what, I'm going to do 6 actually. Move this over to the middle. All this is making me think, I should make a cake. All right, put that there. And then now it just has the let's eat cake. All right, we'll get that out. And I think this one, oh, nope, it's just a normal rectangle. I think it actually, yep, it is this one. Let's eat cake. Found it. All right, and we'll stamp it right in the middle. I'm just looking how it was on the card there. So they have it so it kind of goes underneath right there, and then it's on the top. It's kind of a cool way to do it. So I'm going to just put a little bit more adhesive on this side and then let it tuck under. Like that. So here we go, let's eat cake. All right, we're going back to the pink one. Got 8 down, we're getting there. This one, we're gonna take this piece, adhesive on the back of here, and you could be using your tear and tape on all of these. I just am, to me, it's just faster to do the adhesive I have here, the Stampin' Seal, so I thought I'm just gonna keep going with that. All right, now this one has, we haven't done anything with this design yet, and so it shows using that. Actually, they're dimensional. Here they go. I have so many papers because it's such a big kit to work with. I'm missing them every once in a while. All right, so here we go. We're going to put this up like that. This is not on your wish list. I think it should be. It's a great one. And for this one, it's got the tall with yellow. No. Where, oh where? I'm wondering if I used him already. Oh, you know what? I think this is one that I should have used before. Well, I'm gonna do. I wonder if some have fallen off. Yeah, we're gonna do this and this one. Oh, actually, no, that one's coming up. I'm just gonna pop off all these cakes so they're ready to go. And then I won't have used the wrong ones. Now that I'm this deep into it. All right. So we're gonna just pick two here. We're gonna put this one on. Where's the card that I'm doing? Oh my word. It's because I'm looking at one that I already did. That's why I'm so confused. All right. Hopefully you do not. I was looking back at the other card with this base, and so I no wonder why I can't find it. Okay, this one just has this. I haven't messed up like I thought I did. And then I'm just doing the happy birthday that I had stamped earlier. And then this is just going kind of over the top like this. My goodness, I made that way more difficult than it needed to be. All right, so this, actually I'm gonna move it so it's down just a tad, so it's centered on here. I'm centered on this banner. If you're careful with the dimensionals, you can move them a tad. I want it to be centered right in here. So here we go. Here's this card that I almost messed up. All right, we'll put this there. We are now down to just 3 more cards. This one, we are going to use that same piece here. And it's gonna have 4U on it. So we actually use every single stamp that comes in this, with this kit, which is kind of fun. There's many greetings. 4U. 4U is gonna go on the bottom here, just like that. And again, I don't like to adhere this until I've already stamped. That way, if I do mess up, I can still flip it over and stamp on the other side. All right, so for this one, it is just this cake on here. That's it. Simple and sweet. It's very cute. I love it. I like that a lot. All righty, 2 cards to go. Are you still hanging with me? All right, for this one, we're gonna put this little piece on here. Just like that. And I'm gonna do the one last rectangle on here. And it's gonna be Sweetest Birthday Wishes, which this kit is definitely a sweet one with all of these cakes. All right, we will put this with dimensionals And then for this one, we're going to use this double piece. That double piece is on the last two. So we're going to put this to the side here. Actually, I'm going to move that down just a tad. And then this, super cute. And finally, our last one. And this one is going to use this piece. So we'll put a piece of, oh, you know what? Messed up. I'm supposed to do For You on it first. So I will quick do that. Hopefully I like how it looks on there. So we're going to do For You. And then I'm going to put that on here. And then it's going to have this little cake on one side. And then the double cake. When I say double cake, it's because it's got the two on there on the other side. And then I'm going to show you what we have left. With me doing the cards as is, you still have some extra things, which is always fun. So you could be creative and make more things. All right, so what I have left are these pieces, one of the blue strips, and then there's all of these still too. So that's pretty awesome. You can come up with other things that you want to do as well. So these I like to just kind of keep in a box, so when I have time to create later. But I'm actually going to make a class where I have additional cards that you can make with this. But before I close out this part, I do want to just go through and quick show you all of these cards. Show you the 12 cards. So we've got Happiest Birthday, For You, Sweetest Birthday Wishes, Let's Eat Cake, Time to Celebrate, For You, Happiest Birthday, Wishing You Another Year as Sweet as You, Sending You Happy Birthday Wishes, Sweetest Birthday Wishes, Let's Eat Cake, and Time to Celebrate. Great cards, so many great ones. And so you get to do, like I said, all 12 cards with the 12 envelopes. You get the stamp set, which I'm going to show you this way. It's easiest just with all of these greetings, and you get a little Stampin' Spot, Lost Lagoon, and the acrylic piece. So really a great set. Oh, and this monster, look at, I have all of these left too, so it's always fun. I go through so many of these, so it's kind of fun to get extras in the kit. So I will post a link by this video for you to see this, and if you're seeing this in August, you can get it on sale for $21.25. Otherwise it's $25, which is still a great deal for 12 cards plus the stamp set and little Stampin' Spot. So great value in this kit. So and they're a nice size, a nice thickness of paper as well. So I hope you get time to create soon and be the bright spot in someone's day. Send them a card. Thanks. I wanted to add a little bit to the video because I made these 3 cards using the extra product in the kit. All I needed to do was add a full sheet that I cut in half of the cloud cover cardstock, and then just a piece of our thick basic white. So, but the rest of these things were all part of the kit. So this kit comes with the 12 cards, but then here are 3 additional ones, making it to 15. So I did the For You, and this is the longer strip that I just trimmed down to the 4 1/4. This is similar to another card that was in the kit, just added a different cake here, and then Sending You Happy Birthday Wishes. And there's still even more things left. So it is just such a great, let me show you a few of the things that are left here. Shoot, just dropped my little mirror or light there. But you can see there's more frames and still some more stuff and a few of the little, like the pie and a couple other pieces. So this kit is amazing, and through the end of August you can get it for $21.25. Otherwise it's $25. So it's nice to get a little bit of a discount, but just wanted to share that you can get more even out of there. And if you still want to do more with the stamp set, I'm having a class that I'll put a link to it where you're also going to be making some masculine cards using the stamp set and then some additional items, Country Woods Designer Series paper and some linen thread. So I will put a link to that card class if you would like to end up making 23 cards, total cards with this class that I'm advertising right now. So anyway, just thought I'd show these extra cards. I hope you have a great day and can get some time to stamp.